Hi everyone, it's Janet Wakeland with remarkablycreated.com. In today's One Take Wonder video, we are going to look at another type of treats. This is day 3 in our week of treats. We started on August 26th. I know yesterday I said September and probably had you totally confused. And we will be ending on September 1st as I launch the new holiday catalog. So what we're working with today are our clear tiny treat boxes. These treat boxes are sold in a package of 16. They are this really fun clear acetate. They do have a little piece of plastic on them just to protect them, to keep them from scratching, so you'll want to pull that off. And these are amazing because they go together so fast. No adhesive is needed. I always just like to kind of fold them just to kind of get that score that they're all creased. So I just kind of work them back and forth once or twice just to make sure that all of the creases are nice and tight and sharp. So then you're going to pop it up, and it might be hard to see, but there's one that has a U shape, and you're going to want to put that down first, and then there's 2 side flaps that tuck in under that U. And then you have the last piece that has like a little tongue on it, and that goes underneath. And now your box is totally together. And then you can just stick the little flap down inside. And now what you have is a wonderful clear acetate box to showcase the gift that you're giving, whether it's chocolate or product, or maybe in this case we're going to be doing a little Keurig cup in just a second. Maybe it's a pretty little piece of jewelry. Maybe you're going to just put a whole bunch of filler in it, and you're not going to let them know what's in the box till they open it and pull all of the filler out. So our really nice little 2x2 boxes. So let me show you some of the ideas that I have, and then we're going to assemble 2 together. So, or maybe a couple more than that. So this is a little Halloween one using our Halloween cookies. And the Halloween cookie images have this great punch that works with them. This is our cookie cutter punch. And so that one's really fun. So I just wrapped it with 2-inch designer series papers of the whole width. And it's cut about 10 inches. I like it to overlap just a little bit. And I put the image on the front of this box so that I could stack a whole bunch of them high, and that they're all then just kind of laying. So I can, stack another one right on top of it by doing it like that. Look how much fun when they're stacked. Look at that. So that is a Halloween treat idea, and it will hold 6 to 7 Ghirardelli squares perfectly. And I happen to alternate these with my favorite caramel and the really deep dark chocolate, the intense chocolate. So this one here has a little flower on the top of it with our Blossom Builder punch, and then the same concept again with our Poinsettia Builder punch. And I'll show you how to put one of those flowers together in just a second. This one I used a doily and just held it down with some baker's twine, trying to make it look like the, canning jars of old. So that's what I did there with that one. And then this one here, we actually balanced all of the petals on a doily and just have a little tiny piece of ribbon on that one. So that one's this one. This one here, we have my other favorite Ghirardellis. These are the sea salt caramel ones. Have a tiny little tag here from our new tag punch, our Cheers tag punch, a little silver ribbon, and then one of our everyday occasions images. Oh my gosh, my brain totally went blank there for a second. Images that are on that one. Veterans Day is coming, and our grocery store still had red, white, and blue chocolates left over from the Olympics. So I picked up a couple of bags of them so I can make up some treats for my favorite veterans. And just alternated them red, white, and blue, so you can see that there's 6 on that side and 6 on this side. So what that means is that these sweet little boxes will hold 12 Hershey miniatures really, really well. Look how nicely those are in there. And this is the other one that I will be showing you how I created this fun little wrap that's on this piece right here. Now, if you don't want to spend the time stamping and punching and all of that kind of stuff, I totally get that not everybody wants to stamp and scrap. You can simply just take beautiful ribbon. I put just a little bit of filler in here. I've got some of our new red glimmer embossing powder, and we played with that last night, and let me tell you, it's going to be addictive. I'm going to definitely be stocking up on it for Valentine's Day. But all we're going to do is just, let's cut ourselves a length of ribbon here. And all you need is our clear boxes and some pretty ribbon, and you can make yourself a nice little gift. So if you've got a little cafe or a little bakery or a little gift shop and you're wanting to put a little extra touch on smaller little items that you sell this holiday season, or maybe you have your own direct sales business and you want some door prizes or some gifts, smaller product gifts to stand out for your hostesses or your guests, again, all you need are our little clear boxes and some ribbon, and that easily you can put together clear boxes, and you can see just how fast we could tie these together. And let me just go ahead and grab some more. We've got our pretty tan ribbon. In this case, I've got our beautiful cherry cobbler ribbon inside. And you could do the traditional where you, traditional bow where you go this direction, come down underneath, crisscross it, and come back up. So you can do that type of ribbon as well, or a knot, depending on what you want to do. Just depends on, what you want it to look like and your preference. And in this case, oops, let's just knot this one. Just to show you, this is our really pretty striped ribbon, and it's in all of our in colors. So some great colors there for you to choose from. Oh my gosh. How hard can it be to tie a bow, Janet? It's because everybody's watching out there. But anyway, just put that little knot. And even just like that, that's really cute. Cut our little tails. So again, you don't always have to stamp and have all kinds of punches. Just clear boxes and some of our pretty ribbon works great. So let's take a look at these two projects that I told you I would show you how I put them together. Let's start first with some of our Ghirardelli chocolate squares again. I have a little circle that I've already punched. I do have our silicone mat. This is nice to work on because the adhesive then just rubs off of and it won't stick to your papers and things like that. We're going to take, and I've punched out the Blossom Builder punch 5 times. And what I like to do is I just like to give it a good curl. You would do the exact same thing with our poinsettia blossom. And so, and again, there's no stamping here. This is just punching. So again, if you're not into rubber stamping, you can still do some beautiful DIY projects without having all of the stamps and inks and things like that. So just punches alone can help you make some beautiful, beautiful packages. And I'm just putting some adhesive on the edge, and I'm putting them onto that circle. That circle just gives me a base to work from. And I'm just going to work my way around. I'm not trying to space perfectly because in nature, flowers are not perfect. Everything's, slightly different, so I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to make it kind of look a little full. So I've used our larger petal. Of course, you can make projects as advanced and as crafty and creative as you want, or keep them as simple. If you wanted to step this project up, you could be shading and sponging the edges and things like that. So you could definitely always be taking something to another level, which is one of the things that I love about paper crafting. There's like no rules. It's what appeals to you, what works with your time and your skill level, and just what appeals to you visually. What's what works. So, and this punch and these little flowers, oh, what a great project for young kids that are crafty. Fun art projects. If you've got an art class that you're teaching, or you're teaching younger kids, punches are always great. And what a great way to use up all of your scraps of paper too, if you happen to have a lot of paper on hand, because I know that once you start crafting and you get into stuff, a lot of times we tend to collect. Some of you might call it hoarding. I call it collecting. But we tend to collect. And so you would just have your little flower like that, and then it would go on top. And what I did, just to show you again, this one here, again, has the doily. There's no adhesive, just held down with baker's twine. And then this one does have a little piece of green. So I just used it as a base, and I built up my flower on top of that little green in color. So look how pretty that makes that. Great little treats for weddings and stuff too, if you're looking for a favor for a shower, for maybe a special anniversary, 25th or 50th coming up, or a wedding shower, that's great. So now let's take a look at this other one that I have over here. The boxes are sized perfect for the little K-cups that go in the Keurig machines. This one happens to be dark hot cocoa, dark chocolate. So it's perfect time of the season to start be thinking about things like cocoa. So we've got our cocoa. I have a 1.5 inch by 12 inch strip. And I love this project because I don't have any scraps. The other ones we were using 12 by 10 inch, which leaves me with a little 2-inch piece. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay this on, and you're not going to create any creases just yet. You just kind of want to slide it and eyeball it. Hold your ends up so that your ends come together like this. And then once you have your ends together, then you're just going to simply crease down, push down real tight, and there we go. And then I'm going to open it back up for a second, and where that little crease is, I'm going to add some adhesive, just so that when I pull them back together, they stay together. So I'm just going to add that little bit of adhesive, and now all I'm going to do is take these top flaps, and I'm going to just roll them down to create a curl. You can wrap it around the stylus, but you can also just kind of get it going with your fingers. It just depends on how tight of a curl that you want it. So now I've got my little curl happening. Then what I have is I have a crumb cake circle. Our circle, layering circle framelits are amazing. Lots and lots of sizes. There's our sweet little gingerbread man from the Christmas cookie cutters. And I know for many of my customers, this is going to be one of their first purchases on September 1st, the Cookie Cutter Christmas with the Cookie Cutter Punch and then the coordinating Halloween cookies. I have a piece of real red cardstock. I'm going to put it off to the side a little bit. And then I have one of our holiday greetings that says, "May your season be cozy." Hot cocoa makes me think of coziness. So that's just kind of the greeting that I picked. And I put adhesive on the bottom here and on the front here. And we're going to slide that down in, so that now it's standing up at the top. And look how cute that is. I would actually take another little piece of ribbon, and actually I have red baker's twine right here, so let's just go ahead and finish it off. And let's just wrap it once, wrap it twice, and let's lay it down and make a bow. So lots and lots of ideas with these little clear acetate boxes. Again, they're 2 by 2 inches. They are in the annual catalog. If you don't have a demonstrator that you work with and would like a copy, well, like a copy, make a bow out of this, okay? Like a copy of the annual catalog or the holiday catalog, just simply visit me at remarkablycreated.com. And again, just a reminder, on September 1st from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. on my Facebook page, I will be hosting an all-day catalog launch party where I'll be giving away many of the treats I'm creating this week, fun new product, showcasing new videos, new ideas, and taking you on a tour through the catalog, giving you lots of great ideas for using the product in the catalog. So thanks for stopping by day 3. I'll see you tomorrow with more treats, guys. Take care and happy creating.